Hey, it's us. Once again, I'm JT. Of course, I got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike B.
What it do?
And that's what it says. Welcome to another quickie episode. How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
You good?
How are you?
I'm doing fine as well, Mike B.
Right
Thank
on.
you for asking.
Right on.
Usually, you don't give it to me like that. You know, I
You
feel
have to
welcome.
you give it to yourself.
You welcome me, goddamn it.
It seems like I've been thinking about it too. I think I should say something this time.
Well, I appreciate it, brother.
Right on.
You know, I'm in the Christmas spirit.
Oh, so you about to give something?
No, that was a thank
What you
you.
mean?
That's it.
Oh, the thank you.
Yeah. No,
We want
that was my
we want the
Christmas
kind
spirit.
that fold, brother.
So it is the Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody haven't been so jolly around here in these parts. But before we get to that, old D.Roof
Mm-hmm.
been in the news, and I believe he got sentenced.
I don't know if they sent. I don't think they sentenced
didn't
him.
sentence him?
No, they. He was found guilty of all 33. I think I don't know when his sentence.
That's a lot of counts.
33. Yeah,
That must mean you did some shit.
and he wasn't denying it.
Yeah.
So he was letting the world know.
It seemed like he did it. And he's like one of the people that turned the gun down and put his hands up. I did it, okay. For whatever cause.
And what's crazy is a lot. If they could have found a way, I felt like they would have been like, you know what? He didn't mean it. Even though he said
He still got a long life ahead of him.
Yeah.
He just
So
made a
we ain't
mistake.
gonna let him go to jail. You know, we're gonna try to rehabilitate him. You know, let him talk to a couple people. But I can't see this one playing out that way.
That's like one out of many that come out guilty.
Mm-hmm.
But there was
Now, since he hasn't been sentenced,
that's what
we don't
he
know.
might get 30 days. We how
don't
they be
know.
doing, goddamn it.
Especially the way
Probation,
things are
time
nowadays.
served, and so we hopefully that's done and hopefully it'll come,
life in jail or the death. I go for the death penalty, but I feel like he needs to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just every time his toenails grow back, just peel them bitches on off. That's what I say. But I think that's frowned upon. And it's supposed to be Christian. I should be in the Christian spirit.
That's kind of medieval, might be.
Hey, I've been watching Game of Thrones.
I did.
Oh man, we finally finished the last season last night. Man, it felt so good reliving those.
Oh,
moments.
really? So you've been Game and Throning it up because last time I checked was you was like what, season 3?
Yeah, season 6 finished last night. It's almost like a birthday gift. Oh, back to D.Roof. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it on his ass.
No.
Ain't too much. Other people that deem unfit to be in society. You said something about Aaron Hernandez, the ex-football player.
Yeah, he's been in the news recently. I feel like when we talked about him last, it was about a murder of somebody.
It seemed like it was his friend, wasn't it, or a friend of
they
a friend?
said
Or
his
something.
fiance's sister's boyfriend.
What type of?
Hey, I don't know.
And then how he ended up killing him.
I don't know
well,
the
we went
reason.
through that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went through that
we
already.
went through that.
He in jail right now. He's serving life. But during that time, they were also bringing up this other case that they felt like he was involved in. It was like a drive-by or something like that. Well, here recently, one of the guys that was in the car identified him as a shooter. So now he has to go to jail for that. He's already serving life. He got to go to jail for that. And just remember, this guy was an NFL player doing big things. And decided to turn back to the streets. He couldn't give up that thug life. It's ridiculous.
And you playing on the best team in the NFL.
I don't know.
People know your name.
People know your name. People know your team.
and so what? Gronkowski. It was him and Gronkowski because they came in the league at the same time. And now
he's still doing.
Gronk balling.
Yeah.
I mean, he hurt. He stays hurt, but whenever he's on the field, he's the best tight end in the league.
So he got to go to jail. He might do some more life. I mean, he's in jail. He got to
Life
go to
2.
trial.
When he reincarnated. Oh, fuck.
Bring his ass back.
Yeah, he going back to jail. We thought he had it.
And see, this is what I wish, like the Game of Thrones, like the Red Witch. If he die, bring his ass back, throw him back in jail.
Oh, double life. I can't think of. I erased his name. Now I can't think of it. What's the other football player?
Darren Sharper.
Darren Sharper. I heard. He got convicted, of course, and I think he got 20. They finally sentenced him. I think got like only 20 years. If I'm
have we talked about this update?
We haven't talked about it since
he's been
it happened. He was arrested for rape and assault, like in over 4 states. Mm-hmm. Seemed like every team he played for, he done raped somebody. But I think, and the thing is, what I don't get is the man didn't start all this felonious bull until like he's like retired or a few years from retirement or something. I'm like, he got his money,
right? And
so I'm like, what clicked in your head to think that you just gonna take it
when you can buy it?
You can buy it. Go to Amsterdam, damn shit. Do something.
You can,
you can do it. Yeah, I'm saying,
but you can still buy it.
Yeah, you can get some strange here, but
yeah, it don't make sense.
I don't want to. He didn't do it in his teens, 20s, early 30s.
Maybe he did. Shit, I feel like something like this don't just.
Well, you never know. Some might, happen in his life.
Yeah, what you think the trigger was?
Was it? Maybe
he found that one girl that said no.
Not no, or he was in love or something, and she turned him down, or she cheated on him, or told him the baby wasn't his, or something, And so, you like, forget women altogether, and I'm just gonna take it if you want it or not.
Idiots.
I don't understand.
Speaking of idiots.
Yes. Oh. International news.
Wait, did you finish your update? You said he got was that the update about Darren Sharper? He was sentenced.
He was sentenced. He finally got sentenced. I believe it's 20 years. I think some people were like upset because he should have got more. Mm-hmm. And but 4 states though.
But he got sentenced to 20 years when people are raping kids, white folk raping kids and other women, and they're getting time served, probation, bullshit.
That's what we live.
The injustice system, but it is what it is. I mean, I would have gave. He probably does deserve more.
Yeah.
But those other assholes deserve time too. That's
rape is the only thing to me that there's no reason for. Mm-hmm. I done killed so many people in my head. There's a reason for killing. But just taking it. That there's no reason just to
because you don't have to have it.
Because there's a lot of weirdos out here that do it for free. Mm-hmm. Everybody got their own fetish.
I mean, they trying to make some money somehow. You too good for a crackhead?
I am. I'm sorry. Shit. Call me bougie if you want.
JT can stand it.
Yeah. You go ahead. On Skid Row. Wake up and your dick on the other side of the bed. Man, you must be out your kind of picking mine.
Just because they smoke crack don't mean they... I've seen some pretty crackheads.
Okay. That didn't convince me at all.
Anyway.
Nah, not at all.
International news, you said.
It was a guy let me look at my notes. In Berlin. A truck. No. That's my second story. My first international story, it was a guy killed a Russian ambassador. Did you hear about that? In Turkey?
Yeah. I saw the video.
Yeah, on TV. On live TV. Well, I ain't gonna say, it wasn't live for us, but it was on camera. Yeah. Point blank. It looked like a movie. It looked like Jack Bauer. It looked like 24. Yes. I'm like, am I watching Jack?
When I saw the video, I'm thinking the guy in the back is trying to shoot whoever was trying to shoot this guy.
Nah, I know he was the one. I'm like, how'd he get in?
How he get so close?
How he get so close? To he was the ambassador's secretary or something.
I thought maybe that's why I thought he was trying to shoot somebody else.
Like a security officer, and I think that's what he does. Mm-hmm. But He felt some type of way. He said, "Don't forget about Aleppo," and I think Aleppo is like a city, and they fighting rebels against the government, and people were stranded, like over 20,000 folk, orphans and all of this, and so and he's saying this for jihad and all of that, and I'm like, well, yeah.
What can you do?
We watching, what is it, Designated Survivor and all of that. I'm like, man, this is real. And dude just, on the floor, just chilling. And I'm like, ain't where the security? I'm like, no, I don't, where everybody at?
Right.
As far as, getting
they're supposed to go and tackle him or do whatever.
Yeah. You would think, it seemed like United States,
they would. When he at like an art show or something like that?
Huh?
When he speaking at like art show?
Yeah, he was like at at an art show.
I would have thought, it's safe at an art show. But then again, we just talked about D.Roof. We thought it was safe at church. So,
we saying it's getting real. It's being real. The people is shit popping off
everywhere.
People ain't gonna take whatever you're giving them no more. You can't BS people like you used to, especially with the internet. And you get information from different parts, and you're like, hold up. Everybody else over here falling for the banana in the tailpipe, and nah, you ain't gonna get me now. We got information now, right. and so
there are people out there that do research and decipher the information. Unlike some of us over here in the States. I'm gonna just leave that alone.
But it's crazy, man. It's crazy what's going on. In other news, I ain't gonna say in Christmas spirit. But you hear about the truck driver that ran over the people in Berlin. Like it was a Christmas market. It was like in front of a church, and they had it it had like different tents. And so think of River Market here in Kansas City, and you go in different stations.
But they only selling Christmas stuff.
It's
okay.
like a Christmas market.
What makes it a Christmas market? Like they selling trees. Okay.
I don't know what they selling, but it's themed Christmas thing.
Okay.
And so, dude just ran over the people. I think like 12 people died and like 50 got injured.
Didn't we just have something like this last year?
It was earlier. I think they said something like in July or June.
This year?
Yeah.
Where somebody like just
in
burrowed
France.
into the crowd? Yeah.
And because I think they said like extremists, Middle Eastern extremists are telling people, get your trucks and
run them down.
Do what you do. This is part of what we do now. Forget the bombs. We just,
So they know the cause, like why he did it. Did they
saying,
catch the person? Is he alive?
I think the first person they tried to get, they said somebody chased somebody down, and that sounded kind of felonious. And they caught that dude, but then they said, well, we don't think that's the person. So when they said that, it could be anybody. And if they haven't found him within 24 hours, unless they doing some extra,
some CSI type stuff. Wait a minute. So they don't.
Last I heard, I don't think they got him in. They don't know if this is the one. I think they caught somebody else too, but
that might have been involved.
That might have been the guy
was about to get on their truck too.
No, that actually was the guy that that drove the truck.
Okay,
they still not sure on that.
This is confusing.
Merry Christmas. And this is this I ain't gonna say reminds me. What's the other story I had? The preacher at the mall.
No, you hear about Mall of America, the Black.
No, this is down in Texas, and he was telling. You know how you have Santa Claus pictures and the kids at the mall.
Yeah, it's grown folk do that too.
Now that's a goddamn shame right there. I done seen Santa with dogs and shit. I'm like, you're doing damn near too much. You got dogs taking pictures with Santa.
Why? If I was Santa, I wouldn't allow it. Like you ain't put that old dirty ass dog on me. Get your big ass up. You got to tell people like it is. No, Santa's lap is for kids.
That don't even sound right anyway. A grown man.
It don't sound. It definitely don't sound right with kids sitting on this stranger's lap.
I mean, but it's Santa Claus, and so but the preacher had some other words. The
preacher was at the mall.
He was at the mall.
Okay.
And while the parents and the kids in line, he telling the parents, don't be telling your kids that Santa is real. Santa is just a man in a suit. And he's going home after this. He ain't going. There's no North Pole. There ain't no reindeer.
Why he hating?
He's a preacher, and so he said, tell him the real reason why we celebrating Christmas.
Jesus is the reason for the season,
basically. And and they said people like chill out, dude. That type of stuff.
Yeah, don't kill our Christmas vibe.
And I read the report. It said, and later in his sermon, I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't know renting out to parents in front of Santa
was the sermon.
Yeah,
he wrote all this down. Yeah.
I don't know, but he was telling the parents, don't
quit
tell
lying
them.
to your kids.
Would you do that? Like, would you tell your how far would you go, or how long would you go without telling your kids that Santa ain't real?
I'm gonna start talking to my wife's belly
and tell them that he's a joke.
Yeah, don't believe these other kids. And the reason I say this is because the whole situation that happened when everybody's trying to protest this Black Santa at the Mall of America or whatever. People are up in arms over this fictional character.
I don't give a damn about
it. It don't make no sense. So why, the Santa isn't real. So who gives a damn what color he is? I'm sure if you got Chinese kids and you're Chinese yourself,
yeah,
Santa's gonna look like you.
Listen,
so who gives a damn? And I'm like, you know what? Me and my kids.
Mike finally realized that ain't real last year, folks. Me and my kids ain't gonna believe him, but no more.
I'm gonna tell them from jump.
When did you find out that Santa was real? I remember my sister hit me up. I was like 7.
Okay.
And it was Christmas time, and she I don't know how we got on the subject, or she just felt like she's gonna burst my bubble today.
Did you cry?
Nah, I'm not a crier, and so I've never been a crier, and so she says Santa don't be giving us no presents. I'm like, you lying, yeah. And she like, come here,
and she showed you where the presents.
She showed all our presents are under the bed, on our parents' bed. She said, look. Ain't that what you wanted? Ain't that what you wanted? I'm like,
I feel like a cry should come.
It wasn't crying. It was just like,
you couldn't believe they been lying to you all the time.
It was just confusion, My mom used to say, we didn't have no chimney, so I'm gonna unlock the door. And Santa gonna
had the story down.
Let's leave milk and cookies for Santa, and when I wake up, half it's been bit into. I mean. She did the whole. I know my dad ain't gonna do that shit, and so I know it's my mama that did it. And so and I was like, "Are you?"
Did she do it that year?
Huh?
Did she do it again? Did you finally tell her?
It was every year until I knew. But when she, I'm like, nah, that's Robbie kind of told me, and
you ain't have to lie.
y'all can't treat me no more. Next year, I'm writing down what I want. I ain't putting Santa nowhere. I'm giving it right to you. And I'm even showing you what stores I want.
Yeah, and I'm eating.
I got real with him other day. Shoot. Tell some fat ass he don't need no cookies anyway.
Shoot.
And
perfectly good cookies.
But I was just like, man, it was just. I think that was the first shock I had in my life.
I can see that.
Santa wasn't, and she just burst my look. And did old sneaky. I don't know where my people was, maybe in the front room or something.
I don't know how old I was when I found out. But my kids, I'm gonna tell them, early, very early. There ain't no Santa.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do them like that. But it gets parents off the hook sometimes, telling them that Santa, if they don't get what they want. Well, you did a little whoop de whoop back in the day, and Santa wrote it down on his list. That's why he didn't get that gift, knowing you didn't have no money. You didn't
have no money.
You didn't have no money, man. I remember one time I had my parents got me. I think I was like 11 or 12. And I opened up a present, and it's a brand new TV, right? And so I've been playing my Nintendo on a 13 black and white TV. And so, I never seen Mario in color. You know what I'm saying? So this is a big deal. I'm like, what?
Right.
Y'all got me a TV.
And you still didn't cry?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Especially when I'm happy, I don't cry like that.
These seem like cry.
I cry when I got a whoop.
Kid cry moments. All you did.
Kid cry. I ain't no little kid getting a dog or something. Nah.
All right.
But anyway,
I'm gonna find the tears.
You won't ask it. But anyway, they said, but hold on. There's a little catch, and I'm like, I don't have no TV. Is that the catch? How cruel? You know what I'm thinking? And
That
they was
would be
like,
jacked up.
we gonna put this TV in our room.
And it's supposed to be your gift?
They wrapped it up and everything, and you get our TV. And this is old wood grain, tink, 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 tink. No remote.
Was it color though?
It was color.
Okay.
So I couldn't complain.
Too much, yeah.
I mean, but y'all could have just bought a TV and then just gave me that one. Don't wrap it up. And and thought it was old joke, hardy ha on my ass on Christmas Day.
That reminds me of a couple, maybe 2011. No, maybe 99. Me and Terrell went down to Oklahoma where my dad was living for Christmas. And you would have thought, I was like, did y'all remember y'all invited me? Because we going to the mall because my other brother and sister were down there as well. We going to the mall, getting them all this stuff. And it's like, they got me a Bible. Because I guess they knew I was going to be a heathen. But I'm like,
they doing shopping for them?
Yeah. And they already knew what they wanted. I'm like, but y'all knew.
The tears? Did you ask? I would have cried then. I would have been on a bed at night.
I should have been, but
Before crying.
After Christmas came, they gave me some money, But then when we were coming back, the day we were supposed to leave, my dad gave me his old TV as a Christmas gift. And I'm like, that reminded me of your store. I'm like, it was an old school, it was color, but it was a tank as well. The kind you put a hanger in the back to try to get
reception.
Ain't nobody buying no antenna.
No,
that hanger worked just fine.
That was it, or a piece of foil.
I'm like, y'all invited me. Y'all knew I was coming.
Y'all done prepared gifts for me, and then take me shopping with them for somebody else.
I had to watch.
That's cool.
I got a Bible though.
Sometimes all you need is Jesus.
Sometimes all you need is Jesus.
But yeah, I that's some old Christmas memories.
I feel like you about to cry right now. You got sad all of a sudden, brother. You
might be. You goddamn. You want some tears? Shit.
They coming.
What you want? RIPs. NBA analyst for TNT, Craig Sager. If you didn't watch the NBA, he's the one white guy that had on the deacon suit. Mm-hmm. Might be plaid. Hey, I got a couple of uncles that they went to the same store Craig Sager went to. I mean, he got on gaiters and everything.
Oh, there wasn't no shame in his guy. He was clean. You couldn't tell him he wasn't. Yeah.
And so he lost his battle with cancer. So R.I.P. to him. Who else died? Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke, and he passed away. The father from
Growing Pains, and he did a lot of
Robin Thicke's father.
Music, sitcom. What's the column?
Theme music.
Theme music. Thank you. Of sitcoms, and so
Zsa Gabor, I heard she passed away.
Oh, recently. For real?
Like within the past day or two. So it's just I guess we reaching that age where people just start
people that we
away.
grew up with, are passing away. So pray for those families. Anything else you got, might be?
The NFL story. Mm-hmm. About your boy, the security guard at the Chargers and Raiders game, that decided that he wanted to masturbate.
Oh, I saw that.
That video.
Sweet Jesus!
I'm like,
does
he believe he's invisible?
15 feet away.
We see his hands moving, and he's looking around like I guess they can't see it.
But
it's like cheerleaders are right there.
It's 70,000 people around, plus the person you actually focusing on is 10 feet away from you. And you steady going at it.
Now that looked like a pedophile.
It seems like you got a problem.
You
if you can't control yourself like that, you can't go to the bathroom and put a mental note how she looked at your head or something.
Or just
goddamn it,
write yourself a note tonight. She gonna be the one I think of.
That's too goddamn much, might be.
What he did was too much. That's too much. Like I got to have it right now. I can see him being like a guy to just try to take it. Because if it means that much to you to do
you
it
gotta get
right
off
now
right there.
in front of all these people, he dumb enough to think if I close my eyes, they can't see me. he wanted them guys. Because nothing about that made sense.
Since I have my hand in my pocket,
They don't see. They don't know what I'm doing.
They don't see no hand motion going back and forth.
It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
He got fired.
Oh yes, I would think so. Yes, I just saw that video today.
It's ridiculous.
It's funny. NFL boy, they got some characters, and not even the players. It's the people on the sideline.
That's why they call them sideshows.
Oh, okay, might be.
You like that? That's all
that's it, folks. I doubt we have another show before Christmas.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah,
very, very serious.
Unless Lord come down and give us and tell us to do it. I ain't.
If the Lord say the same and the creek don't rise.
So Merry Christmas to all of our viewers that's watching. You got any Christmas wishes and shout outs might be you wanna give? No.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Oh, well, we gonna give nope.
I have no idea what you're about to say.
I was about to tell about Christmas cheer and give, but no.
All right.
Till next time. Peace.